Okay, so here we go, part 2. Immediately, I'll upload both of them, like part 1 and part 2, because one of them couldn't have been possible. It would have been very big. So math worksheets. For very young kids, you can show them the road and say, count how many people, or how many autos, or how many cars, or how many dogs on the road. Okay, during lockdown. So count number of people in in our society. So the guards or maids or somebody, if you can look down or something. So this is like for very, very young kids. Then moving on, 5 men have coronavirus, 3 women have coronavirus. How many in all have corona infection? So I've specifically used the word infection because now we're talking about addition and all. So virus and infection, if we don't tell them, they will not know that ye more or less same hi cheezein hain. Next one, further moving on, 12 people admitted to the hospital, 9 people got cured or got okay, whatever they understand, and went home. How many people in hospital now? I realized my pen had given away, so I changed the pen here. How many people in hospital now? Okay, so such like, now this is just a prototype of what you can do, and like every day you can give certain questions around these so that the kid is the big thing that it will do for children is that they will not give behaviors, they will not be upset, because when they do worksheets like this, they will understand the gravity of the situation. So they won't say ki bahar jana hai, abhi jana hai, mujhe jana hai, like that. So for more advanced level, 20 people in hospital, 8 got cured and went home in the morning, 5 more got cured and went home in the evening. How many in the hospital now? Okay, so you can make it even more complicated. Like for a Naman Aarti, what you could do is 20 people in the hospital, 8 got cured in the morning and went home, 5 more got cured and went home in the evening, 12 people got admitted at night. Now how many people in the hospital? So which means first they have to add 8 and 5, make it 13, subtract it from 20, and then the last one, there are more people who've gotten added. So you to the total number, then you have to add the number of people who've got added. So basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to create a mental image of the situation, because the only way our kids will excel in academics is if they have a mental image. And what better than the current situation, because if you say 4 chidiya on the tree and 3 more chidiya and 2 flew away, they may not be able to make the mental image of what you're trying to say. But with something like this, the mental image formation is more likely a chance. Okay, so further on, now I'm just giving one example, so you can improvise and you can use your imagination and create more. Further on, if you think it's too much of corona, you can do it in the kitchen also. Mama made 5 cupcakes, like this, when she's locked down like this, and then 2 were eaten away, then she made 3 more, and then she decided to make 4 cupcakes in the orange flavor. So how many now in all by evening, like this. So per cupcake is this much costing, how much money has mama spent by evening. So like this, you can use your improvisation. If you think you don't want to talk about disease, so around the present situation you can do things. Further on, if every room in hospital has 4 beds, there are 23 rooms. How many patients can be admitted to this hospital? Okay, now if one doctor can take care of 5 patients, how many doctors are required if there are 40 patients or 65 patients? Okay, so we have multiplication, division around it. Okay, now this is very tricky. Okay, so they have to think and you have to help. Don't expect your kids to be able to answer something like this very on their own. What will hospital have to do if there are 43 patients? This is a question of division with remainder. So 5 8s are 40 and 3 remain unattended. So what should the hospital do? What will the hospital have to do? The hospital will have to hire 1 more doctor so that these 3 patients can be taken care of. And you will have to do it tangibly so the kids understand, and this understanding will help them with other areas of division and remainders. Now going further beyond more advanced levels, if the hospital has received 500 patients in 1 week, how many beds the hospital will have to keep ready for the coming 2 weeks? How many beds minimum the hospital will have to keep ready for the coming 2 weeks, and why do you think so? Now, in this question, we are expecting the kid to say that the hospital will have to keep a minimum of 1000 beds ready and more, because coronavirus spreads. And if they, in the first week it was 500, the chances are that in the coming week it's going to be more than 1000. So they must have minimum 1000 and beyond. Now, some of the parents who are listening to this video right now might be thinking, what hogwash is she talking? My kid is not even saying pani de do, and she's talking this level. Is she even real? Okay. Now the point here is, we have all, my dear brothers and sisters, we have all been through this phase where we don't think that it will ever go beyond pani de do. Okay, but trust me, it does. It does go beyond दीवार में सिर मारना. It does go beyond मुंह में उल्टी करना, उंगली डाल के काटना, थूकना. It does go beyond that. You have to be systematic. You have to make the connections. You have to keep them happy. You have to have clear instructions given. All the kids who made it to this level, their parents will vouch for it. They have all seen these levels. The other day I was talking to my dear friend Nirupama, and she said, I simply lost my back. She's had some operations on her back because her son used to try and jump out of a running train. It's our same dear Rishabh, who almost made it to KBC and who's done his BCA, and this is his mother saying this. So please trust me on this. All of these levels your kid will achieve if you put your head to it. I can't put a date to it. I can't say, the same age at which other kids will do. No. But it's a long journey. And you'll have to, the only prerequisite is don't stop. Don't stop. Keep learning the techniques and keep going forward. If you do that, I promise they will be able to handle this and beyond. Autism is a mystery which I'm still exploring, and I shall continue to explore until my dying day. And I know it for a fact that there is a lot more to it than what we think that there is. We need to put in the effort. We need to explore. On that note, thank you so much. I hope these worksheets will be of value to some, to many, even, and it will help the child and the parent to have a better perspective and a better hold on academics. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.